Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Edgington, the city on the edge. So, hip hip hooray! Nothing turned up in the night, with one mild exception. Let's see if I can find them, because I'm not quite sure where they've wandered off to. There's a name in here. There we are. Isabel. Currently fisherman. Most people will be. So, that is our first new migrant in what's gonna be like 15 episodes. So, hooray for them. And I get to change their name, of course. So, let me see. If I look at my list of names, let's go with... Ooh, who should I go for here? Let's go for Clover. There we go. So, Clover. Lazy, an overeater. Half-decent infantry, which is good, because we are currently low on actually having any resources to build stuff with, and that's kind of an important thing. We need more copper, and getting copper is going to require that we do a bunch of other stuff. So I'm just building a little bit of space out there, and then Penguin is entirely on mining duty today. Hopefully nothing bad will happen. But if it does, we now have Isabel, so that's something. Well, we now have Clover. Clover can stalk the roads and find us some good source of, well, anything that you rip off another creature, basically. But beyond that, there's not terribly much going on. Has our... Oh, right, did I moved the... Did I move the hole out here? No? You're just sort of stood here for some reason. Why? Where is the hole? The hole is here. Why are you wandering around here then? Oh, because you're not set to one... Wait, that's unusual. Okay. But... Luna should be. No? Did I turn that off at some stage? Wait in the hole, you two. Come on. Oh, and the trees are coming down as well, because they are pretty much entirely grown up. We still need 3 more saplings, and then there'll be 2 nice little rows done. What is it wandering over there? Oh, it's a sheep. It's a nice little sheep. Thank you. And I think there's a boar, and maybe another sheep over there, but more or less everything's fine. Which is good for me, because I'm quite happy to have days where we don't have just a ton of monsters roaming in. But what we are looking for predominantly is copper, because we need copper to make copper ingots, and we need copper ingots to make storage for all the food we've got. And by the looks of it, we might need to start a wheat production sometime soon as well. But never fear, never fear. So how much do we have in the way of armor right now? We're still not looking at having spare leather tunics. Can we make more leather? No, we can't, because we need to actually harvest some animals for that. And that's chiefly Beatrix's job. So that's not liable to happen anytime soon, suffice to say. So yeah, I cleared out some space over here, and I put a mining stockpile down here, because it saves some time when Penguin has a full inventory and needs to go all the way back here to unload. So I think that'll just be on my pattern. Every now and then we'll just have a little spot there. What I could also do is have another tool chest down here, just basically a stop, like a place where Penguin can come along and just decide to like grab some resources and unload some stuff. Level 5 fisherman Seth, hurry! So yeah, for people like, it's been so long. For people who don't know, if you are I think it's either a $5 or $10, I think, patron on my Patreon, which is patreon.com/lying. Yes, I was surprised it wasn't taken already as well. You get to submit a name for a villager, and pretty much everyone just goes with their username. But others want some more creative names. So let me see, who have I got down here? I've got Triptide Sifter, and I've got Sawtooth Forgefire. Most people also get to like submit names for York Dwarves, so they tend to follow a similar pattern. But looks like we are gonna have a nice quiet day. Here's hoping. I'm hearing fire. Is that... I think that's our fire, at least. Yay. So we're looking to try and find some copper around here, and so far I see coal. I see silver, which we are not touching under any circumstances because we already have enough trouble. But I think we're good. Just leave that to be for the time being. So let's see, where's Bernard? Now, the fact that we are having so much food right now leads me to believe that we are probably going to want to have... Okay, so fieldstone. We are probably going to want to have an actual centralized location to put all of these food barrels. So, if I look up fieldstone, which I believe is fairly straightforward to make. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, 104. We've got plenty of it. So we want to make a nice structure around here in which we can put a ton of the stuff. So, let me see. That is a 1x8. This is the point where I have to try and figure out what kind of shape I want this to be, really. Because I generally go for circles, but I think in this case it is probably just going to be a slightly rounded square. Because heck knows, I can't design a circle to save me life. And it looks like we're going to have to extend the boulevard a little bit for this. Storage cap reached. Build more food barrel. Yep, exactly. Exactly the problem. And let's put some doors in here. So we want some solid wood doors. And, oh, because these are 8s, that's not going to work out too well, is it? Okay, pause a second. So I can make this slightly more disconcerting on the virtue of how rubbish it looks. Because now I have to put these off center. And because they're 3 blocks wide, I can't actually make them fit, because there's only 2 blocks either side. This is gonna suck. Okay, right. Well, let's see what we can do. Because there's gotta be some way that I can make this look pretty. Okay, design. No, not dig mine. I want build out of fieldstone. Let's get rid of that for the moment. Build there. Solid wood door there. And solid wood door there. There we go. Significantly less pretty, but it'll work. So with that, resume. So here's Bernard coming along to start building that. And then we can start putting a whole ton of food barrels in there, and we won't need to worry about them. So cancel that. Cancel that. And, oh, we have a new miner. Okay. Another new settler. Hooray. Disloyal. Great. Brings ladder and coal. Is a miner and looks like also a decent carpenter and archer. Okay, well, I guess you can go and help. You can go and help out Penguin then. Level 2 miner is not necessarily endearing. But we need the assistance, so Elwood. And let me see, let's rename you as well. Let's see, to... Ooh, what should we go with? How about... Bumblebee Flower. Because that one's been waiting for a while. There we go, so what have you got? Now you've got a stone pickaxe, that's fine. So there we go, welcome to New Edge. Yep, that's going up nice and quickly. So the idea, then, hopefully, is that we dig through that as quickly as we can to try and find some copper, and from there we can make some copper ingots, and then from there we can build a bunch of new food storage, food barrels, and then hopefully get to work on this. So let's see, cobblestone. We're going to need to expand this. It's just cobblestone 1, I believe, so yay. To about there. Why is there... Okay, let me just clear that off, then. Because we definitely do not want to be accidentally building that inside of our doors. Don't know how that's even possible, but it apparently is. Oh, so much food coming in. But we just have no way to put it. Now, where's the wheat? Reseed the wheat farm. There we go. because that's at 140, and it takes us quite a while to get through that, but nonetheless, let's put some more on it. And we also want to put more cobble onto our listing here, if we're going to be using it again, and probably some more fieldstone. Both of these are just from raw stone, so our miners hurrying to find us some supplies to make more food barrels will accelerate that process as well. Let's get rid of the designations there. Good! Hey! We are motoring along proper. Right. And there's Bumble over there. What are you carrying? I guess out of curiosity. 8 raw stone, apparently. That apparently makes you very, very slow. Stone hoe has broken. Okay, how many more stone hoes do we have? 7. Okay, so we're good for the moment. Just leave that alone. We have plenty of wood thanks to this system now. And we don't even need to go onto like the mainland for it, so great. All the better. Still no copper. Huh. Oh, there's some copper. It is registered for mining, it's just closer and bigger things. Okay, so I presume that you're going to go and checking free inventory space, mining stone. Mining stone where? And is it underground? I certainly hope so, because I can't see where you're walking to otherwise. Now you're going over there. Okay, let me direct you down to here, sir. I say sir, but mumble. So, direct you down here, please. So many fishermen, so much food. I don't think we're going to be going hungry for quite a while, but that amount of food can deplete quite rapidly, especially as we have more and more people. And actually, we're going to need some more beds now, aren't we? Ooh, there's a fort. I'm going to need to make a couple more beds. Some feathers, that's something else I need to build. More arrows. Let's add 20 to the queue. Gives our carpenter something else to do. Okay, so in here, this will be our food storage area, where we can put all the food barrels. And from that, we'll be able to get a bunch more storage, and maybe we can start just moving in some other storage stuff as well, like these resource crates that are so littering the place. Because having those, it's good to have them, but you only need one next to like wherever they're needed, so it's not necessarily great. Okay, there we go, now we're digging at top speed. And are you off to eat? Is that what you're up to, Penguin? Eating, yes. Okay, so you're just gonna go sit down. That's fine. I presume that means that Bumble is going to get the bronze pickaxe very soon then. And still no sign of more copper. We don't need terribly much of it, I think. Let's see, if we look at crafting copper ingot, we just need one more and we can make another food barrel, which will at least get rid of that alert message temporarily. But that requires actually finding it and getting people to mine it, which is a bit more of a hassle, honestly. Yes, that place is going up quite quickly now. Very good. So I'm just going to line this with food barrels. Whoop, Sniper the Great is a level 4 fisherman. Hooray! Oh, apparently we can craft one of these already. Huh. That's good. Requires only 1 copper. Ah, we must have gotten the resources, crafted it, and now we have enough. Hooray! That's good. So our blacksmith should be coming along very soon to try and fix that. I think it's the blacksmith. Carpenter. Okay, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see Frerin coming along very soon. I think it is. Is it Frerin? Yes, it's Frerin. Okay. I don't know why my memory's gone somewhat sloppy on everybody's name and profession, but the place is getting big now, so that's something. Bronze pick is broken. Oh dear. That's not good. Okay, let's see we definitely don't have the copper to make another one is the problem. And food is our current issue. Oh, Clover is level 2 fisherman. Hooray. Right then, we need to do something about that. At least we can now actually offload all the food that people are currently kind of hoarding by accident. Especially the fishers. Yep, 25. And 21. And, oh boy, a bunch there. Another 18 on Seth. Yeah, there's a lot of food that's just being hoarded right now because people just don't have anywhere to get rid of it. And Margaret is off there to try and get us some more seedlings to fill out the lumber here. Oh, looks like we already had one of them. Hooray! I wonder if we can just get them from randomly cutting stuff down then. Huh. That is a question. Miscellaneous supplies are reaching their cap. Oh, and we've already capped out food. Well, that didn't take very long. Jeez. I should have done this sooner. Like, blimey. Let's take a look at how we're doing down here. Storage cap reached. Build more food barrel. Jeez, this really is a why can't I hold all this food kind of situation. More copper found. Gate. And I don't see any more, so just gonna have to wait. So yeah, the ideal here is to have at least one dedicated miner and some kind of dedicated infantry who's just training up by this dummy inside of here, so that we always have somebody very close to the mainland, ready to like take on fights and patrol the roads, as well as somebody who's mining here, so that they don't have to leave as often, so that they don't have to necessarily worry about things coming across to hurt them badly. But oh, another stone hole broken. Okay, how am I down to? We are down to 8, 9. Did I? Oh, people are unloading them, right? Because they're going to have some food. Okay, and that is Penguin getting that copper. Good. Penguin is able to mine copper with a stone pick. We know that because copper and tin are combined to make the next tier of resource, like material, which is of course bronze. So stone pickaxes are fine for the present, and we have plenty of wood and plenty of stone, and indeed having stone picks allows us to get more stone. So we should be okay with that regard, but it is something of a pressing matter that we need to deal with. We especially, evidently, need to be building more and more food backbones, because now we are outpacing our storage by quite a ways. Jeez. Right, well, as long as I've got this going, let's build some resource crates in here as well. And those, I think they just take wood. Is that their supply? What do they take? 2 wood logs. Yeah, we can craft those easily. No problem. And then we can get rid of that pile over here. That's just making things a bit messy. And we're actually getting kind of close. We're like halfway out now to the world border. I don't know what's going to happen if we ever actually hit that. It could be fine. It could be terrible. I don't know, honestly. Copper ingot getting crafted. So one of these should turn blue if it works out okay. Yep, there we go. Turned blue. Evidently they don't get put down in like order of placement, but doesn't matter. Getting food. So from 240 up to 270. Oh boy. And once again, I imagine we'll see a migration of our fishermen very soon. Get rid of that alert. How high can our food go now? Jeez. But yeah, we are all pretty much just waiting on our miners down here to find copper. And every time they find copper, that's pretty much... Ooh, that's some iron ore. We're not terribly interested in that right now. There's some iron there, some coal. Yeah, we're not terribly interested in anything but copper. Level 3 Bumble. Hooray! Already fitting in. goes crazy fast if I put it in accelerated mode, so I would for the time being. And I'm surprised that we haven't seen any monsters, honestly. Because we've got a heck ton of food, and that tends to draw them in. But with the solitary exception of the lonely skeletons, we don't. So, I don't know, count my blessings there a little bit, I guess. And where's Margaret? Here's Margaret, okay. Seedling, okay, so that's another tree, hooray. Or it will be fairly soon. And all of the resource crates are up, so what does that take that up to? 760 from 440, so yeah, we're good. We are perfectly well and good there. And I will, as a consequence, deconstruct these. High enough. High enough. Oop, got something else by accident. High enough. High enough. Good. High enough still. Stone hoe is broken again. Capacity's high enough. Good. And high enough. And getting close to back down to limits there. Yeah, so we need to build a few more. But that's fine, because we can build them on top of each other. And the game, I think I've said this like countless times before, but the game doesn't much care. I'm just going to build these in a slight higgledy-piggledy so it looks a bit more like lived in. The game doesn't really care how accessible something is in terms of the storage objects. It cares about whether a given unit can access any one of them, because the storages are global and they are just increased by the presence of these objects. Beyond that, they are like purely just for they're an access point. They're an ender chest, basically. They're like a global ender chest. That's the easiest way to describe them, I think. So yeah, that gets the supplies back up to 680. Good. And there's now just 3 resource crates over here. I'll get rid of 2 of them. We'll leave 1 just so it can be used as a latch point. Level 5 Fisherman Resender. Congrats. And I'm not seeing 945. Jeez. Our food. Our food is amazing. I've never seen it this high. Then again, I've never had this many people, I think, running around in one settlement, so really we're doing well. We're doing really well. Whoop, do I spy? I spy more copper. It's already marked. Okay. And a bit more there, which is not marked. Okay, let's grab that. And crafting copper ingot. Add to the queue. That will get subsumed by the food barrels until such time as we actually... I'll add, like, there. Until we get that full line set up, at which point we'll have more food than we know what to do with. But anyways, it is... Actually, we already have more food than we know. It is midday, so from day 33 here at New Edge, I will catch you all next time.